Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the newest episode of Avillion and Brayden Talks. We've got nothing planned, but those are the best ones, right? So,
Yes, sir.
joining me as always is the best co-host in the game, Mr. Avillion Talks. Jacob, how you doing?
First of all, second best co-host in the game. Best co-host in the game is on your end of the camera.
I don't know if that's true.
I think so. It's me. We can agree to disagree there. We don't got to fight about it. I don't want to fight with you. I love you. I'm doing well. Doing well. It's a good day. Just had my third interview for a position at work, so we'll see what happens on that. But candidate list has shortened to my knowledge, so there's some chance there. Excuse me, but
Big things coming.
hopefully big things coming. My mom and I have another wine bar date planned this weekend. I got a cat laying right there. That's always nice. Not a ton going. Oh, I got another one sitting right there. Hi, baby. Not a ton going on lately. I'll have more to talk about the what we've been on section because I got quite a bit to discuss there. But we can before we get to what we've been on later, we could discuss something we've both been on together that we're gonna keep being on for a while. We'll get into that, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Let's see. I put something together.
Put something together. Oh, that's right. Yes, he did. He did put something together. He sent me a picture. He got the dogs out too. Yes, sir. Hold on. Stay over there for a second. God damn. Cold. I need him. Need him in my mouth. Toes aren't on the screen anymore. Pack it up.
All right. In honor of Perchance, my starter in my first ever Nuzlocke run, I got this.
Perchance. Yes, sir.
Each stage of life he was able to get to.
Rest in peace, Perchance.
Before that cuck Lance got to him.
He was clutching up against that bitch Lorelei, though.
He
carried you against that
one
bitch.
of the few survivors. One of the few survivors, which...
She took out 3, right?
Yeah, she took out half my team.
Yeah, and Lance took out the other half.
Yes.
I think everybody else survived up until then, yeah.
Yeah. But let's see. Let's get into this.
Yes, sir.
From Zendaya.
Oh, okay. Shout out.
I have standards I don't plan on lowering for anybody, including myself.
Yeah. In fact, that's the most important person you shouldn't be lowering your standards for.
Yeah.
You should cook it short, sweet, to the point. Yes, ma'am.
But since we brought up one little Nuzlocke run, you know what? We started another one.
We started another one, yes, sir.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Feels good.
I was pretty happy with the starter I got. It was kind of, there's 2 out of 3 I really like. I really love Totodile and Cyndaquil a lot, and I managed to get Cyndaquil. Named Alan, I think. I think you named him Alan.
Yeah, I think so. After Alan the Alien, I think I named him. I got Brenda, the Chikorita. He wanted me to name it Brayden. It's a girl. I'm like, hell no, I'm not naming this thing.
It pissed me off, but we move on.
So we went with Brenda. I'm like, I like Brenda. I fucks with Brenda. Brenda's a good Meganian name in general, I think. So
because Jacob loves to adhere to gender norms.
You know me. I'm all about gender norms.
Yeah.
I fucks with Brenda. I like I said during the Nuzlocke, if one of us was gonna have to get Chikorita, I'm glad it was me and not you. So I know you would have been struggling with the Chikorita on the team.
I would have been fine.
No, but you would have liked it less than I would, though.
That's true.
Yeah, like I can live with it. I know you would not have been.
Yeah, and I don't even hate her like other people do, but I mean,
when we get that regional form Meganium for Pokemon ZA, everybody's gonna be sorry.
You think Chikorita is gonna be the fucking one they use?
Oh yeah, the leaks apparently say Chikorita is the grass type
Really?
starter. I think so. I could be tripping.
They're like,
It should be. It should be Snivy. Really, I think Snivy. But he's snobby enough to be French. It should be Snivy. But whatever.
yeah. The the Dream 3 I saw going around when the game first got announced was Snivy, um, Piplup,
Yeah,
Score Bunny.
that'd be good. I don't know that any of those are making it in. Maybe Piplup. Maybe Chikorita, Piplup, and we'll see who else. Scorbunny's probably too new to be the choice though. It'd probably be an older Pokemon. We'll see. Maybe
It was because what when Legend Z8 came out, wasn't that Gen 8?
Or well, when Legends of Arceus came out, yeah, I guess that was. Well, I
Yeah,
guess Rowlet was in the game. And so,
yeah.
okay,
So
so yeah, I guess Scorbunny can make it. That's fine. Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
yeah,
So it goes.
yeah.
I'm waiting for them to do something with Gen 5. I'm waiting. Patiently waiting. Give me Pokemon Gray. Give me Pokemon Black and White 3. I don't give a fuck. Give me something.
Legend of Kieran, baby. That you gotta wait another 8 years.
I'm fine with Legends of Kyurem. I'd fucks with that. Any game that gives us the original, like all three dragons put together as one Pokemon, it's fine with me. But I want to see that come to fruition. We've only ever seen, a half baked honey dipped. We've seen Kyurem with one of the two. We've never seen Kyurem with both. Both. You know what I mean? We ain't never seen both.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, Legends game I feel like makes the most sense for that.
yeah, I think so.
So let's see here. Here we go. So these are what we're gonna be working towards, baby.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get that first one in 2 days.
Yeah.
Thursday. Streaming every Thursday. 7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. Fry.
Hmm?
7 p.m. Thursday.
Thursday.
But yeah, I've been working on that red Nuzlocke video. I got I got a bunch of graphics made for it. It's gonna go pretty hard.
It's gonna be a banger.
I just hope I can get it out this Saturday. So there's only 2 streams done of this new Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get people to, hey, check out this video, then hey, come tune into this new Nuzlocke. So we'll see. I gotta lock in to get that video done.
I've got a video on the way.
You claim to have a video on the way.
You seen the photos. You seen the photos.
Yeah, I saw a photo.
You saw two. Don't be bullshitting me. All right. Yeah, I got something on the way. I got something in the works. Although I thought of something today that might make me modify something.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, I might have an abridged or like an altered version of what I'm doing. I have a different idea, kind of like a good culmination of everything. So, we'll see. We'll see. I got an idea.
An idea.
Yeah. I got an idea.
Man, shit.
Nah, I've been playing. Staying on the Pokemon train here. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unbound lately.
Mm-hmm.
I think this has really trained me for Nuzlocke because that game is so fucking hard. Like, God, the 5th gym badge alone took me like 4 or 5 attempts. So I turned the level cap on, and the level cap's always a few levels below gym leader, especially their ace. So, it's really struggling because the 5th gym was an electric and steel type gym leader, but the floor was magnetized. You couldn't use ground type moves. And my team was already not very well equipped. I changed my team comp around a few times, actually.
What are the starters in that game?
Starters in that game are Larvitar, Gibble, and Beldum. And I chose Beldum inside of Metagross.
Damn.
I haven't beaten the game yet. I just beat the main story, though, or at least I think, unless there's something else that comes after. But stopped the antagonist, got Hoopa. So now it's time for the 8th gym and then the Pokemon League. But I'm almost done. with the game. But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I likes it. I'm having fun with it. I played it a while back. I had gone, excuse me, a while without picking it back up, and I just picked it back up now for the first time in like 3 months. And yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Great ROM hack. Downloaded a bunch more, and well, I mean, even downloaded the ones that we're playing now. We're playing. We're not playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver. We're playing Pure Heart and True Soul, which are mostly quality of life changes for the ROM hack that we're doing. But overall, it just makes it a little easier for us. No more trade evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's about the only thing I
type
cared
shit.
about.
Yeah. That was really like I don't want to be stuck with a Haunter or a Kadabra or a Machoke or whatever. Like no, give me the full thing. So
Yeah.
I mean your Kadabra put in work in the Red Nuzlocke, but could you imagine if you had an Alakazam? He probably would have won the lock.
Who knows? We'll never
Yeah.
know. I mean, that Kadabra was the second to last Pokemon to go.
Yeah.
He held on strong.
So
who knows?
If you had an Alakazam, maybe it all would have gone down differently. Mm-hmm.
We'll never know.
That was what was it? We'll never. Yeah. I guess we'll never know.
Guess we'll never know. I lost 13 Pokemon in that run.
Yep.
13 total.
We've also, and this is definitely something we'll do somewhere down the line after you've maybe got a few more Nuzlocks under your belt. A Soul Link.
Yeah.
At some point. I don't know what game we would Soul Link. Probably be a.
Let's do Fire Red. Let's just loop back around.
Let's do a Fire Red. Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do a Fire Red Soul Link. That's fine with me.
It'd be faster too, because there was definitely a good bit of times when we were playing Red, we were like, where the fuck are we going?
The fuck do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. What we could do? We could do Radical Red instead of Fire Red for the Soul Link, because there's like 30 encounters per route, so it would be a
real variance.
very very whacked out. Because they try to fit every Pokemon into the game, so it would be what do you call it? Playing the game normally and like trying to search a route for one particular Pokemon is a fucking nightmare. But just doing it in a Nuzlocke is like, oh hell yeah, I've got 30 choices here in this grass. We'll see what I end up with.
And you get the worst one each time.
Yeah, oh yeah, you get like a C-Dot or something, but still, you got options. So at the very least, you're almost like you're not gonna go the whole game without getting something solid. Starters are the same, I think, but play a little more, you get something out of it. So, excuse me. But yeah, no, I'm down. I'm down eventually.
Yeah, you're down to clown.
Sure thing, man. Oh, goodness me! I woke up this morning, right? Had a kitty in my face, and she started laying on the pillow. So now she was just laying like here, like all the way around. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And sleeping like with my face in the cat. Yeah, nah, she was cool with it though. But I'm probably a lot more excited for this one than I was for to finish up Red. By the time we were almost done with Red, I was like ready to get it over with.
Yeah, both of us were like, all right, this shit's old.
It's just not like the novelty of like, oh my god, I'm playing Pokemon Red. Only lasts for so long before like, yeah, this game kind of sucks. Unfortunately,
I think it lasts until I think it wears off after Misty.
Yeah.
I think that's when it wears off.
And you're like, yeah, this was great for its time. It's not very good right now.
Yeah.
But playing a modified Heart Gold and Soul Silver, much more. Especially we're playing on an actual emulator now, so we have a speed up button if we need it. It's very nice.
Oh, it doesn't speed up that much actually.
No, honestly, what do you call it? My GBA emulator is also set to 4 times speed. It is way faster than my NDS emulator. I don't know why it's so slow on this one, but yeah, it speeds up a little bit. It's not perfect though, but still, it's better than nothing. It's better, especially Gen 4 is kind of slow. It's better than not having anything. Um, Not that we're going to be using the speed up often, just mostly when grinding, which I'll have to do. I might do some grinding today after we record. Um, so I'm on a Pokemon kick right now. Like Pokemon is what I'm wanting to do, and I definitely need to do some grinding before I fight Faulkner. So I might do that today.
I mean, if you want, we could just do a little grind stream. I mean, I mean, you don't
Right,
have to stream, but I'll
down.
definitely stream.
I'm
We
down.
can hop
Yeah,
on.
yeah. We could just keep going. That's fine with me.
Yeah, we'll just do a little early stream.
Yeah, we don't have to leave the call. We can just turn the cameras off, hop over to Streamlabs, start it up. Yeah, that's fine
I
with
mean,
me.
we'll probably take a little intermission in between. I gotta go snack up. Let me grab some food and drink, and then we'll hop in.
That's fine. That's
But we can
fine.
keep the call running though.
That's good with me. But yeah, no, that's perfect. Great idea.
Yeah, this will probably be a quicker pod, anyways.
Yeah, I can't imagine we'll be here forever.
Yeah, people. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, we can just get into the icebreakers right now. These let's
Yeah,
cut deep.
that's fine with me. Let's get it done.
All right, the icebreaker.
Mm.
What clubs and/or extracurriculars were you involved in during high school?
I was a theater kid.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was. I was in JROTC.
Yeah, I was in that for the first 2 years.
All right, well, the 2 years we went to school together. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, that's
wasn't
it.
the same without you.
You're like I can't go back without him.
Can't do it.
That's my battle buddy.
No, just
Even though we never had the class together,
yeah,
we
no.
were just both in it. But uh, that's it. I don't think I had anything
I
else.
just remember that second year. I just was so burnt out, like in terms of just anything and everything, and like I was in certain like extra stuff within JRGC, and then just like completely dropped the ball on everything.
Yeah,
Uh,
I remember there was a day where this was somewhat early in the year of our sophomore year of high school,
hmm,
and we went over to where because we had you and I had chemistry class together,
right, we had
and
chemistry, still do.
yeah, we had chemistry. Well, speaking of, I was being flirted with, and I didn't realize it. But
Yeah,
like,
you claim this. I actually don't know what you're talking about.
no, I got confirmation at some point that this is what was happening.
Okay,
Uh,
fine. Yes, I was flirting with you. Fuck, you want to bring it
no,
up?
no, it's just that like what do you call it? Like there was this girl who like I was into who would like every I think it was Wednesday before the year before. She would always compliment like how mine looked, and it went over my head every single. And I got
Well,
told
no,
like
it probably went over your head because you were like, I mean, facts. I got this shit on.
I mean yeah like, I look fly as hell right now, and
I was
then
like, you're not saying
uh,
something I don't know.
like months later, my friend was like, "Oh yeah, she liked you." I'm like, "Huh?" And that was it. Ain't nothing else to it. But uh, yeah, nah. Anywho, yeah, you and I had. Did we have? Did we have science together? Both. We didn't have biology together, did we?
No,
Obviously, we just had chemistry and
I think
stuff. I mean,
I
yeah,
had biology with um, Nate.
we didn't have any classes together freshman year, did we? It was
No,
just the bus stop.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think the only class we ever had was chemistry.
yeah. The only time you and I ever chopped it up freshman year was the bus stop, which is every day still, but it was like end of the day.
Yeah,
The day chopping it up at the bus stop. Uh, yeah,
Nate
but
Dog, Eastside was
they
right
dog,
there.
sir. Shout out Isai. I remember when the I don't remember who I don't remember who the coach's name was when the Kings fired their coach after the 2018 season, 2019, whoever it was. I was talking with Isai. He was like, "Yo, the Kings coach got hold." I'm like, "I know," but then they replaced him with fucking Luke Walton or whatever his name
Oh,
was, the
okay.
former Lakers coach, and that shit totally didn't work.
Mm, I was for some reason I was thinking it was Luke Walton, but I guess okay, he
No,
came
the one
after.
before Luke Walton, because Walton stunk.
I don't remember who that could have been, but
Speaking of the Kings, do you remember that time De'Aaron Fox did a crypto rug pull and like nobody gives a shit?
no,
It's
I
like
don't remember this.
that wasn't any permanent stain on his legacy whatsoever. It's just everybody's toast like accepting of the fact that De'Aaron Fox pulled a crypto rug pull. Like nobody gives a shit. But I don't know.
Oh, what? We're gonna hate a man for chasing a bag?
I when I don't know. He's making enough money. He don't got to steal it or manipulate it away from other people with less money than him. But whatever. I
If you're
don't know.
getting into
I mean,
crypto,
at some point, like if you keep falling for crypto rug pulls, yes, you do bear some responsibility because there's just you can't be that stupid.
dude, I trusted Haley Welch. Okay, I did not think the Hawk Tua coin was gonna go under like that.
I invested my life savings. I put my mortgage on Hawk Tua coin. Man, what have you done?
Holy fuck! How am I gonna feed my kids? Man with a wife and kids putting money on Hawk Tua coin.
Putting the fucking house on Hawk Tua coin. Bro, I'd rather bet the house on fucking Jalen Hurts than Hawk Tua coin.
I mean, yes. I mean, at this point, that's not even like a. He just won the Super Bowl. Like,
I don't know, man. The Jalen Hurts hater in me had to, the sleeper agent.
shot had to come out.
Yeah, just had to get one in. But
See, the only other thing I did in high school was freshman year. I was in the D&D club.
fuck yeah, that's
Sorry.
badass.
But yeah, but the only people I liked in there were the seniors. So then they graduated, and I just didn't go back the next year.
Fair enough.
Deep.
Penetrate.
If you could have any style haircut, no judgment or repercussions, what would it be? Is it asking me if I want to get dreads? Like, what is this thing asking me? What do you?
I don't know. What's your ideal hairstyle?
I don't have one. Like, I never think about hair like that.
Give me the Bayonetta.
Like,
Yeah, I want super powered hair. I want hair that can do whatever the fuck I want it to do.
well, I think it's just the cut. You're not getting the.
No. No.
Well, then give me the fucking Rapunzel that heals you,
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. Good power.
and then put that into cornrows.
Oh my goodness. Anywho,
Okay, we had this one already.
which one is this?
What is the grossest thing you've seen me do?
We just had that like last
Yeah,
week.
hold on.
Throw it away. Banish it to the shadow realm.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm not crazy.
To the same card?
Yes.
Why are there duplicates in there? What the fuck?
Well, it's a big deck. I don't know.
Yeah, but
You're supposed to play. I think you're supposed to play it. You're not supposed to like sit there and do every single card. But yeah, they're the same. Anyways,
Yeah.
let me grab another one. Okay, if you could get plastic surgery on one part of your body,
Penis.
which would you pick and why?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't want to get plastic surgery. I don't want to do that.
Neither do I. If I had to,
Penis.
I
Penis.
don't even know what plastic surgery is really capable of. If I could
Yes.
deflat my feet, I guess I have flat feet.
Oh,
I get
okay.
it to not have flat feet.
I don't know if it can do that.
I don't think so. But like, if it could, I don't know what. Because I'm just gonna go body modification then.
Right.
I'll just
Well,
go.
if we're talking full body modification, bro, give me fucking mantis blades, dog. give me them shits. Hi, Kitty. I love you.
Okay. Do you want to just cut to wavelength?
Yeah, why not? We might already be on the same wavelength though, because I started texting my top 3 suggestion, and then you texted me,
Yes.
what should we do for top 3? So at the same time, we were thinking about top 3 and thinking about texting the other person. So we're off to a good start today in that regard. So I think now host guesses first. So I'm gonna come up with a number, and you're gonna shut them peepers. So the host guesses first. You're gonna be guessing.
So when I close my eyes?
You're the host. Ain't you gonna be
I
guessing?
think the host closes their eyes first.
No, nah. Host guesses first is how we do it. I thought. Am I tripping? Let me watch the film. Let me watch the all 22.
Run it
Come
back,
on.
because I'm pretty sure like whoever
Let me watch
hosts
the all
closes their
22.
eyes.
Let me watch the all 22. Let me watch the all 22. Yeah. Click on the. I want
Because
to.
I
Yeah.
thought, because I think it's the one thing that the host does first. Because otherwise, top three guest goes first.
Hold
What
on.
we've been on,
Hold
guest
on.
goes first.
I'm watching the all 22.
I
Sorry,
can
it's
I
not
can
really
see
for the
that.
audience, but host guesses first.
Right.
Host guesses first.
I think that's
Yeah.
this though. That's
Wait.
because I
No.
close. You're picking a
No.
number.
No.
I'm
No,
guessing the
brother.
number.
I just watched the film, bro. I
I
just
don't
ran
think.
back the tape. Dog,
What did
I
you
had
watch
my
though?
eyes covered. My last video where I was recording, this was the one we recorded last week.
Right.
I guessed first. You had your eyes closed first because I was the host. You're the host now. I close my eyes and you guess, and then we flip them. I just ran the tape back. I just watched all 22. Host guesses first. I swear that's how it's
But
always
host
been.
guessing first would be me closing my eyes.
No, because you're not guessing, bro. You're coming up with the number, and I'd be guessing.
No, I close my eyes, so that means you're picking the number and I'm guessing the number. That's the
Oh,
guess.
we were thinking the same thing. I was just wording it terribly because the way I was. Yes, you close your eyes. Close them peepers. Let me come up with a number. It was a long way just to get to.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
What's funny is because in my head I'm replaying you because you're usually the one who goes host guesses first. Like you audibly say that, so that's what I was replaying in my head.
Host guesses first. So you shut them peepers, and then
We're off to a terrible start.
ball. All right, I'm ready.
All right. Um. Give me a time of day to go to Walmart.
So, like on the way home from work.
On the way home from work.
On the way home from work.
Okay. I feel like that's a better time. I feel like that's a better time.
Also, I am going grocery shopping after recording, so that's another thing. Fun fact. That should tell you about my favorite time to go grocery shopping. But anyway, proceed.
I think after work is like a 7. You know, you're it's on the way. You're not having to dedicate a full like it's like you're multitasking almost. You're on your way home, so you're stopping. You're not just like not doing anything, taking time out of the way to go do it. I feel like right after work I feel like it might be a little busy, but you're not getting the I feel like that's not freak hour at Walmart. So I'm gonna put it at like just a solid 7.
Gotcha.
Give me a way to be broken up with. Text, letters.
I got a fun answer, but it's not reflective of my number, so I'm not gonna say it. I'll throw it in when we're done, just so you know where my brain because I'm proud of this. And if my number had been a different number, I would have used this. I'm not going. Um, I'm gonna say phone call.
Okay. That feels like another 7, you know. Obviously it's not face to face, but you're taking the time to call and have an easier back and forth dialogue conversation. I'm gonna say that's a 7. Let's go with give me a Taco Bell menu item.
Um, not a Taco Bell guy, so I don't know the menu like that.
Okay, you need to be in the lab, bro. You need to be putting in that work.
I don't need to go to Taco Bell, man. Like,
You're not staying ready for the fucking pod, dude.
my fault, OG. Um,
My fault, twin.
what the fuck? That's not what I'm trying to look up. You bitch. Um, we're gonna go with damn. We're gonna go. We're gonna go with the meal for 4.
The whole thing?
The meal for 4.
How much was that? How much does that cost?
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
Hell if
okay,
I
I
know.
guess if you didn't fact, because I'm like maybe it's a good price for to feed a family of 4. Um,
Can't be that bad.
Meal for 4, 7, another 7. You're just you're getting enough food. I tell you what, dude, if you're ordering for yourself, you're getting enough food. Um, okay, give me a food combo. Pick any 2 foods that you think can go together or don't go together. Give me a food
Mm.
combo.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna go with French fries dipped in the frosty.
Okay. I I don't know if maybe this isn't the time to admit this. I've never tried that. But I've heard good things, but it's not a fries and ketchup. It's not like an iconic fries and ketchup. It's not trying to think of anything else iconic. Well, it's not burger and fries. Fries is a
It's
big part in
not.
some top tier ones. So it's not those. 7 still feels about right. Maybe it's an 8. Maybe it's an 8. I get this is my last one, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I need to see a good one go in. Just give me a soda.
Soda.
Yeah.
Um, let's go. Let's go with Starry. Go with Starry.
Okay. I like Starry. It's not Sprite though. Um, maybe it's 7 or 8. It's 7 or 8. So what do we have? We have going into Walmart after work.
Mm-hmm.
We got a phone call for a breakup. We got fries in a frosty. We got a Starry.
Mm.
And what am I missing?
It's a great question. Hold on. Yeah, first question you asked was uh, the groceries,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think you asked the breakup. But you asked another question in there.
Yeah.
Taco Bell. Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell item.
Yeah. The meal for 4.
Meal for 4. Um, I'm just, you know what? I started off on 7. I'd feel bad if I moved off it and it was 7 more
Mm-hmm.
than it being 8. and getting that wrong, so I'll go with the 7. I'll go with 7. Final answer.
Lock it in.
Locked in.
It's 4.
Wow.
Way off. Well, I tried throwing in a hint by singing the 90210 by Travis Scott, because you seen the memes going around where it's like it's the picture of Mr. Fantastic and he's got his hand up like this, and that song plays.
Oh, that's the song. I didn't know what song was playing.
Ball, and yeah, he's got the fingers up.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Said, Travis, you work too hard. Ball. He's got the. Yeah. Okay, so groceries after work.
Yeah, that sounds
busy as hell. I hate it. Hate it. Plus, I want to go home after work. It's been a long day. I want to go home. What else? What else did I say? Oh, getting broken up with. So, I don't know. I've done it over the phone. It sucks. I don't like it.
Okay, well, I'll break up suck, period.
I don't know. There you are. Okay, you're back.
Go.
You're back. I see you. Okay. What do you call it? The answer I wanted to give was carrier pigeon, but I didn't think that was that's like a 10. I didn't think that was indicative of my answer. So my number. So I didn't.
That's worse than a phone call.
No, that's the best way to do it. Carrier pigeon, man. That shit's badass.
No, everyone knows the best way to break up somebody is just to ghost them.
Yeah.
That's obviously the best way.
No, carrier pigeon's the move. Don't knock it until you try it. Okay.
If I got broken up with a carrier pigeon, I'd be like, "Oh, this whole thing's a fucking joke to you."
Nah, you're just dating a lady, like a like the daughter of a duke or something. You know what I mean? If I get dumped, I want it to be by a carrier. Any future girlfriends watching this video, if I get broken up with, I want it to be done by a carrier pigeon next time. If my work crush is watching,
the more bizarre ones to me are fries and a Frosty as a 4.
I ain't never had it before, but in principle, I can't get down with that.
You pick something neither of us have tried.
It's heresy. I didn't know you hadn't tried it before, for starters. Second of all, and again, in principle, that's heresy. I don't fucks with it. Why? Who even thought about that? Just dip that shit in the sauce like a normal person. Don't put that bitch in the.
I hear about fries and like milkshakes like all the time. It sounds like an iconic thing, not heresy.
It's probably pretty good too. It probably is pretty good. That's what pisses me off.
Okay,
is that I'd probably like it if I did try it.
Yeah. Oh, so you put it 4. Okay, and then Starry.
It's just whatever. It's fine. It's fine soda. I don't know if there's many 4 out of 10 sodas. Most sodas is pretty solid.
I don't know. Fine feels like a 5. Like it's fine.
Okay, yeah, but like what? I mean,
and I get that we're splitting the hair of 1 point, but
what's below Starry though? Like I don't know. Like what's like a below average soda? Like what's bad soda to you? I don't know.
Well, I mean I would have put like Diet Coke in there, Coke Zero below those.
You're talking to a cokehead over here. It's not gonna.
Yeah,
not gonna resonate with me. I don't know. Maybe a Diet Pepsi. No, because there's an Addison Rae song called Diet Pepsi, and it's pretty good. So I don't know. Pepsi Zero maybe could have been a 4. I don't fucking.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
Actually, you know what? Nah, Pepsi Zero is pretty good. I've had Pepsi Zero recently. It's solid. So I don't know.
It's not better than Starry.
Man, you overrating that shit, man.
I thought it was a 7.
Plus, I miss what do you call it? I miss 7-Up or whatever the fuck Starry used to be. Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist? Yeah, really? You missed the thing you couldn't name? You're going to sit here and fucking lie to me?
No, because Starry took it from me.
So you forgot it, and now you're heartbroken. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know, man. I like Sierra Mist. I had it a few times as a kid. It's like tied to a couple great memories.
Cool, so you like the memories associated with it. I had
sentimental attachments. Well, I haven't had the drink in a while because they fucking took it from me.
Maybe if you were buying it regularly, they wouldn't have felt the need to redo it.
I was a child.
Starry's not that old.
How old do you think I am?
We're the same age.
Yeah, I'm 21 years old, man. Starry hasn't been around for that long, but I haven't been an adult for that long either. When did Sierra Mist die?
Story came out in 2023.
Yeah, I was 19 when Sierra Mist was killed. What was I supposed to do? It was too late for it then. It was going to go already. Nothing I could have done to stop it. You know what? Instead of being a child in 2008, I should have been buying a house and buying Sierra Mist in buckets.
So it can
I could have.
expire. So you're sitting around with nothing but expired Sierra
It's
Mist.
soda. It ain't going to expire. Liberal. The fuck are you talking about? Soda's good forever. Ain't nothing growing in there.
All right, close your fucking eyes. All right, I have shown my hand or hands to the camera.
Whoa. Give me a sound. Any sound. Can be as general or as specific as you want it to. Give me any sound. I got the ice cream truck music playing in the background right now. So the ice cream truck's coming by. That's what made me do this. Shout out, Mr. Ice Cream Truck. Shit's kind of haunting in this dark ass room right now, though.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go with not the Happy Birthday song, but the alternative that some restaurants use because Happy Birthday is like copyright over where they're like Happy Birthday, may all your dreams come true, Happy Birthday, however it goes.
I hope you take a poo. Okay, so probably not super high up. That's probably fine. It's like a 5. I don't know. I don't think you hate it, but you definitely don't. If you hated it, you wouldn't have performed it. But I don't think it's your favorite sound in the world. So
Since I didn't have it memorized.
yeah, I'm gonna say it's like a 5. And we're looking at it like a 4 to 6 range here, and if we're not looking at.
All right.
Give me. Fuck. Give me a starter Pokemon. Any generation. It don't matter. Give me a starter Pokemon.
Okay, let me look at them all. What is?
I've been informed of some awful opinions of yours recently on starters, so I'm
like what?
Okay, hang on. I'll know depending on your answer if this number is a little lower or a little higher. So you've said some disrespectful things recently.
I feel like for this number, God, you're staring me down. Are you the best choice for this number?
Consider if it's a Pokemon that I love, and then ask yourself that question again.
I don't want to factor in you right now. I want to solely go. This is solely based off of me.
Whatever.
And I'm gonna.
It's all of this.
I'm gonna go with
me.
I'm gonna go with Snivy.
All right. Tonight's the night bitches die.
You don't know.
I said, consider if this is a Pokemon that I love, and you're like, I would pick Jacob's favorite starter.
That's your favorite?
We've had this conversation. We've had.
Well, I feel like we talk about fire starters and water and I don't know if we've had a holistic conversation.
Right, Snappy's my dog. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I can't be lower than a 3, but it's not. I don't think it's higher than a 5. I don't think you love Snivy. I think you're like lukewarm at best. Maybe. Give me a philosophy.
Fucking, what do I look like to you?
A philosopher.
I'm stupid, dude. I don't know.
You can ask for a new question.
My philosophy that I'm going to give for this is the Seattle Seahawks drafting philosophy.
It's not looking too good. Fuck the interior offensive line. We're going to be drafting 3rd round talents in the 1st round. And we're going to find good late round finds, though. Something's going to work somewhere. This is like a Did you copy me? Is this also a 4? I don't know. It's not a great it's not a great draft philosophy. It's not. You didn't say Eagles. You didn't say Ravens. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we're looking at. I don't know. I might have made this point last week or the week before, but total side note. When people are like, the like the NFL let Lamar Jackson fall to 32, and like only the Ravens believed him. The Ravens drafted a 40-year-old tight end like 6 picks before they drafted Lamar Jackson. They didn't believe him. But anywho,
They got him. They got him at pick 32. They got back into
yeah,
the first round so they could have an extra year to
yeah,
decide on him.
yeah. But they drafted Hayden Hurst like 26th overall or
Yeah.
whatever it was. Like they or a little before that. Or no, because I think the Ravens traded back with Carolina maybe or something. I don't fucking remember. But I think they traded back that year because they just missed the playoffs because that was the Tyler Boyd 4th and 12 reception to put Buffalo in the playoffs. But I think Baltimore traded back with their first round pick and then took Hayden Hurst in like the mid. By the way, they drafted a 26-year-old tight end who wasn't even very good over Lamar Jackson. So, just throwing that out there. Um,
They picked him 25th overall.
So yeah, they had to have traded back. I don't know if it was with Carolina or if it was with somebody else. Um, I think it was with Carolina because I think Carolina traded up for DJ Moore. Unless I'm tripping, maybe they didn't. Maybe they stuck.
It says from Tennessee.
Oh shit! Oh, did we trade up? Oh, we traded up for Rashaan Evans. I think.
Yeah,
Maybe
you traded up a couple picks to 22.
Terrible decision.
It
by
says
the way.
for the 22nd pick, it says from Baltimore through Buffalo and Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
So you got like that pick got passed around.
That pick went everywhere but where it was supposed to. Okay. I've asked how many questions? Was it just 2? Or was it 3? So I asked you. Oh, it's been 3, I
Yeah,
think.
I think so.
I asked, yeah, I don't know what the
Snivy,
first one was.
there's
Seahawks
Snivy
draft philosophy.
philosophy.
What was the first question I asked you? So I don't think it was starter Pokemon.
No.
Sound, and you said
Yes.
the alternative birthday song.
Yes.
Okay, we're not looking at a great pick. We're looking at like a 3 or 4. Um, give me, damn. Give me a logo, any logo, not necessarily a sports team logo. Just give me any logo.
You said not a sports team logo, but
It can be a sports team, absolutely.
No, but this just came to my mind off rip. Oh, here, I think this is the official one. So this Dallas Mavericks logo, whoops, it might take a second if it'll even. Let me lower the brightness. Let's see if that helps. This one.
That one
Specifically, like with the emblem crest thing behind
it's
it.
it's not as cool as just the Maverick with the basketball by itself.
Right.
Yeah, give me. I think this is a 5. I don't know. I got one left. I gotta make it. I gotta make it stick.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a famous fat guy. Or fat woman, whatever word. Famous fat dude. Can be an offensive lineman if you want. Just give me a fat. It can be Luca if you want.
Fuck you. Um. This is a weird one. I'm trying to think of fucking fat dudes.
There's a lot of them, man.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I feel
know.
like every fat guy I could think of here. I'll spoil this away. All I can think of are tens and ones.
Oh, okay, okay, I get it.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go with this guy, Matt Lopez. He's like this Instagram, TikTok comedian.
Okay, I think I know who that is, so I'm just gonna say that's a five because I'm not familiar with it. Well, maybe you like him a little bit. Let's go with a six. Seahawks draft philosophies, a little funk. Mavericks logo is fine, solid. Um, what else? What else? The Snivy. I don't like Snivy that much. Five. Fuck it. Lock it in.
Final
Final
answer?
answer.
It was. I wanted to show you what fucking four looks like.
Ball, 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 ball.
Oof, that was a
You
rough
did
one.
kind of. I had an inkling at
Yeah,
some point.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You said it at one point, and
Yeah,
I was like,
you had liked the reel though. That's what I was like.
"Oh, I liked it
As
in
a,
the moment." I always like,
oh,
dude. I'm bad. If I
as a
see a video, I just
four out of
like it
10,
immediately.
4 out of 10 fat guy likes the
Well, no,
post.
he's actually pretty funny, but I was just like, in the holistic timeline history of fat
Fat
guys
dudes. Yeah.
that are famous, specifically, I guess.
William Howard Taft. Oh,
He's
he's
a
probably a little higher.
he's a
He's like
six
a six. Yeah, probably higher than
solely just
four.
because he made the bathtub bigger.
Shout out, bro. That shit's awesome.
That's real as fuck.
He got stuck in it one day and he was like, expand that shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, okay, you know what? Respect. I
That's like
respect.
low key. That's my president. He just wanted a good bath time. That's my president.
He just needed a seat. I get it. I get it. Yeah.
I don't know. I literally know nothing else about like what he actually did
Yeah.
as president. All
I
I
know
know is
very
about the
little.
bathtub.
Bathtub thing went hard. Yeah, shout out. I
I'm gonna
respect
look
that.
him up, and he's gonna have done terrible
I
stuff.
don't. I think he's generally like a slightly above average president. I think is what is my understanding. I don't know very much in the specifics, but from what I can tell, he was like fine.
He became. He later became the 10th Chief Justice of the United States.
He's the only president to have been both, actually, Chief
Yes.
Justice and
Yeah, right.
president.
The next line is the only person to have served in both of these offices.
Shout out Taft High School, by the way, San Antonio, strong, yes sir. Neither of us went to Taft, but we were close to it. So
Oh yeah, I guess I should have known because like I think all the schools around here are named after
they are, yeah.
justices.
William J. Brennan, what do you call it? John J.
What did bro do?
Well, Josh Reynolds went to John Jay High School. Shout out Josh Reynolds, Tennessee Titans legend Josh Reynolds. One of the teachers at Brennan used to teach Josh Reynolds. He used to teach John Jay.
Let's see.
So I was talking ball with Gabe and somebody else at lunch one time, and this teacher was like, "Yo, I used to teach Josh Reynolds. That's fucking cool." And that was the extent of the conversation. He was a big fantasy football guy too, though, so we talked to him about that sometimes.
He apparently, I think he had to do with tariff reform.
Shout out. Funny enough, yeah.
I just
Funny enough, yo, shout out.
He's also was initially active in trust busting, although apparently he chilled. He chilled
did,
eventually.
yeah. I think FDR, or excuse me, I think Teddy was the one who was like, fuck your trusts, fuck your monopolies, fuck your
Yeah.
wife, fuck your wife. I think that was Teddy Roosevelt who was like really big into that. I think Taft kind of started that
Yeah.
wave a little bit. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Often overlooked in the records of Taft's presidency were his achievements, including his trust busting efforts, his empowering of the Interstate Commerce Commission to set railroad rates, and his support of constitutional amendments mandating a federal income tax and the direct election of senators by the people, as opposed to appointment by state legislators.
Huge.
That last one might be the most notable long
Yeah, that
passage
last one was
thing.
hard. Okay, yeah, so Taft is solid from what we're hearing. Solid.
Solid.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
that
but
last one is a
like I
big
said,
deal, I guess,
like a
but
little, like a little above average, probably. There's a lot of very forgettable presidents from like the late 1800s to early 1900s. There's a lot of
sure.
them that just don't fucking matter.
Right.
Either that or they were terrible. Either way, a lot of forgettable guys there. But we don't know. We had a bad run of presidents, but a lot of goats there too.
I
Shout
don't
out
know.
Mike.
I feel like low key, it might be a better thing that they're forgettable because maybe it's more of just like it was more of a
They're
balanced
not the
system
worst.
back in the
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
and they were
But
more a piece of the government than signing a bunch of
yeah,
executive orders.
they can't all be Teddy Roosevelt. Uh, that's okay. There was only one Teddy Roosevelt,
He's
but
probably my goat,
he's probably, if he's not my goat, he's
and
up
I
there.
I know that. I mean, like anybody, any guy you're gonna talk about from that long ago, some wild stuff in there. I think he was a
Well, the
little.
further back you go, the more wild stuff there is.
That's what I'm
To be
saying.
frank,
Yeah.
so like yes, but I think historical context matters.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've said
Yeah,
before, like you gotta balance like both viewing
pairing
them
them
through the
with
lens of
the
today and through the lens of then.
yeah.
Because
You
on
can
the
still criticize him for it, but it's also like
yeah, the example I always think about George Washington, where it's like you really got to give
yeah,
him his props for what he did in the day and not becoming king. That's a huge deal. You got to respect
yeah.
that. And then you also, if you get too into him and put him on too much of a pedestal, you got to take a step back and be like, well, dude did own slaves and have like slave
And
teeth in his mouth.
he waited until he died to free them. He could have done that in his lifetime,
Yeah,
but he waited until, I think that was like in his will or something. He's like, yeah, let's let him go. But it's like you could have been did that shit.
yeah.
Like
But then you
but
look through it at the time and you're like, well, to be fair, at least he freed him. Most motherfuckers weren't
well,
even. So it's all about how.
he's not like Thomas Jefferson who sexually assaulted his slave, had a child with her, and
Yeah.
yeah, that
That's
shit.
one of my favorite things. Is like one of Thomas Jefferson's like descendants recreated the photo, a photo of him, and someone was like, "Yo, who messed up the bloodline?" And they were like, "Yo, he did."
Did bro? Oh, yo, yeah. Honestly, probably the most overrated president of all time, Thomas Jefferson.
I feel because he's just known for stuff he didn't even do during presidency. I mean, besides like the
That
Louisiana
and also,
Purchase.
well, I was just gonna say what do you call it? He had to eat shit on his own words to do the Louisiana because he was a strict constitutionalist, and ain't nothing in the Constitution said you could buy land from another country. But he was like, oh, I don't need to look at that. That's fine.
He
We'll
was
just
like,
buy the land.
"Guys, the deal was so great, I had to do it."
The whole he was like, no, you have to follow it by the book. And then as soon as France was like, yo, 15 million, and I'm gonna give you this, I'm gonna let you double the size of your country. He was like, yeah, the hoes gonna love this one, and they did. In all fairness,
Yeah,
but I wish that achievement was tied to somebody else. I don't like Thomas Jefferson.
sure.
Fuck Thomas.
Yeah, of course.
Only cool. I mean, Thomas Jefferson also wrote most of the Declaration of Independence. So, like, okay,
Yeah.
shout out in that
Like,
regard.
crazy pen game, but in
Crazy
action,
pen game.
in
The
action, you
props I'll
falter.
give. Crazy pen game.
Crazy pen
You
game,
go.
but when on the court,
Kendrick Lamar of his time.
he's an
in that
X's and
regard.
O's kind of guy. When he can't actually play, he coaches. He shouldn't be playing.
Yeah, not a rah rah guy. Definitely not somebody who was very good in his heyday. He was like a guy that maybe went undrafted, but certainly was never. He got cut in training camp. Never found.
You want him in the film room. You don't want him on the field or on the bench.
Yeah, found his way into a coaching staff very quickly, but yeah, he had no future in the league as a player.
Yeah.
Certainly. Yeah, pure X's and O's guy, pure pen game, ain't nothing else to him.
Anyways, I think we should just jump over
Yeah.
no, you skip us
Oh.
over
Mm,
top
top
three
three.
of the week. Box art legendary duos.
What? All right, so we're not just doing the box art legends; we're doing them as a duo.
Yeah.
So let's say Ho-Oh and Lugia, for example, are a duo. They will be ranked at number 3 together, or number 2, or number 1 together. I don't know about you. We didn't make this a rule, but I figured Black Kirim and White Kirim probably don't count because they're both just Kirim. It's the same
Didn't fucking
Pokemon.
even think
Like,
about them.
well, same thing with like Necrozma. Like the Necrozma, it's the exact same thing. It's just fused with one of the other two, but it's like it's still just Necrozma. So I doubt either of us. I doubt you put Necrozma or Kyurem on your thing, but I just figured like, you know, that's technically not a duo because they're both the same Pokemon, just different forms. But uh, I mean, but if you wanted to, it would have been fine. But um, yeah, we're just going with the regular box art legends. So I got what he calls it. I go first here,
Yes.
right? Yes, I do. Um, okay, number 3. I got Miraidon and Koraidon.
Okay.
I
That's how you
both
pronounce
of
them?
these. Miraidon,
Yeah.
Koraidon. I don't.
Because I
I
ride
don't
on
know.
them.
Yo, yeah, you're right. Um, I like incredible designs for both of these. I love the concept of like this is prehistoric and futuristic Cyclizar. In general, the duality of those games, I think that's one of the two things one of the things that those games did really well was the whole like past and future concepts. I wish some of the future Pokemon were a little cooler, but
Yeah,
that
I
looks
always
kind
hear
of
people like the prehistoric ones, sick.
fucking incredible.
Future
And then
ones,
they made Hydreigon worse. It's dark flying instead of dark dragon. Like that's fucking lame. Uh, but anywho, and then you get like the prehistoric Mischievous. That shit's incredible. But
isn't that like a competitive freak?
yeah, I think so. I think it's fucking
Isn't the
nuts.
is it like the fastest Pokemon or?
Um, let me see. Let me see.
I think it's up there. At a minimum, it's up there.
Prehistoric. What is this thing? Oh, Fluttermane. Okay,
Yeah.
Flutter, Fluttermane.
Flutter Mane. Mane with the flutter. Flutter Mane.
Fluttermane. Mane with the flutter on him. Let's see. This thing has a base stat total of 570. It's not the fastest. It's got 135.
No.
Uh, but a base stat total of 570 is great, and it's got 135 special attack, 135 special defense, and 135 speed. So, fun fact: it would be the exact same Pokemon in Gen 1 because it does not need the special attack and special defense split. They're the same. So, HP, attack, and defense are all putrid. So, if you want to kill this thing, just hit it really fucking hard with a physical attack. But
I'm
like an
trying to
earthquake,
remember
like
what
swallow.
there's like a strat with it. Like there's something. It's. I know it's a heavy player and competitive.
It's probably I mean, it's got a great base stat total. It's probably OU. I don't know.
It's
I think
probably.
so.
I think you throw a focus sash on it and then do
Maybe
something.
hit really fucking hard.
Yeah.
You know what you can also do with this thing? Make it timid nature. Give it choice specs. It's one shotting everything. One shot and everything. With choice specs, it's one shot and everything. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah. That's my Miraidon and Koraidon are my number 3. I think they're really cool. I like them.
All right. For my number 3, I went with Dialga and Palkia.
Bang.
I did not watch much like Pokemon movies, but I do remember like them fucking shit up in one of the movies.
The Shaman movie is a great showcase of their power. I think
that must have been it. I don't remember anything else. I just remember seeing them big as hell, fucking some shit up. And then like the concept of space and time being these duo legendary Pokemon, sick. But that's kind of it. Just the memory of the movie, the concepts behind them, and the designs to me are good. Like they're okay at best, or good. They're good at best, or okay. But yeah, that's about it. Your
Gotcha.
number 2.
Yeah, I do think Gen 4 in general just kind of went fucking nuts with like the power scaling on their legendaries. It's like, yeah, we've got time, space, and God and the devil.
Yeah.
And that's like, oh, all right. Like they're called like the creation legends or something.
You want us to world bid? No, baby. We're universe building on this one.
Yeah. Fucking insane. Cyrus was maybe a little too ambitious. I do also want to say, like, I don't think any of these duos are like. I think they all hit, even the ones that I don't have. Like, I think they all hit. I don't think there's a single one that I don't fuck with necessarily. At least not off the top of my head. But like going start to finish, I think they're all pretty solid. But my number two is Solgaleo and Lunala.
You know what's crazy?
Crazy.
That's my number 2.
Hell yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Um, yeah,
Big ass
big fan.
lion, big ass moon bat.
Mm-hmm. Cool
That
as hell.
Lunala having one of the better, I think one of the better shinies
Oh,
in the game.
beautiful.
Beautiful blood
Yeah,
moon.
absolutely. Oh, excuse me. The fact that you get to ride on top of them and explore a wormhole with it, pretty awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
very cool legendaries. I'm a big fan of them both.
yeah, they're sick. So then, you were number 1 then.
My number one. You know me. You know me. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, it's Reshiram and Zekrom.
yeah,
It's probably no surprise. Yeah,
yeah.
I
They
the
aight.
the yin and yang thing is pretty cool. You know, both incredible designs, especially with the whole like when they start charging up or whatever, like when they're using a fusion bolt or fusion flare, and they start, the tail gets all spinny and starts going. That shit's badass. So plus, I mean, just cool fucking dragons. The story behind them is great. The how they connect to the game's main story is great. Uh, they're great in the sequel too. One of them saves your life in the sequel from getting fucked up by a Kyurem. Uh, just cool, man. It's just cool fucking Pokemon. I love them both. You're number one, sir. I think I know it. I'm not gonna tell.
My number 1. I love some beef. I love
Mm,
beef. And when we talk about beef, pure hatred, pure going at it between two.
I knew it.
Give me Groudon versus Kyogre. Give me
Yeah, I
Groudon and
knew it.
Kyogre. Red and blue. It's also nice subtle. It's subtly red and blue as well, like the first games. Um, and one of them is just at a huge disadvantage over the other. The Earth versus the water. Well, on Earth, that's not an even fight. That's a 70-30 fight.
In Hoenn, it's an even fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Although in the cut, though, in the Ruby and Sapphire, excuse me, in the Emerald cutscene, where like Groudon's on that tiny little strip of land, and then it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, it's like, look,
Kyogre's got him, bro.
but
That's
he's
not.
a hater at his core, so he's willing to do it, man. He's willing to
He's
try
ready
it
to
out.
die about it. Yeah, absolutely.
So I respect it to its core, man. Give me Groudon and Kyogre. I think I just realized I actually don't care. I think I care for the box art legendaries a little less.
Just the beef that or just in general.
Just in general, I was looking at them and I was just like, yeah, a lot of these are cool. I think I just care about legendaries a little less.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I think these two are great as a duo. I like Zacian and Zamazenta as a duo because I think if one existed without the other, especially Zamazenta, I think it'd be kind of stupid. But because they exist as a pair, I think they work. I think they work pretty well. Um, I like Yveltal and Xerneas a lot. You've got life and death together in the same duo. Like you've got creation and destruction. I think that goes hard. Not to mention what do you call it? Xerneas be hitting that wide stance sometimes to form the X, like standing like this. Like I bet I don't know. He probably looks funny as hell. Never seen it do it, but yeah, nah, I don't know. I fucks with Xerneas.
All right, then let's just quickly dive into what we've been on because
Yes.
I'm ready to eat up and get to playing some Pokemon.
I may not join you tonight for the stream. I will probably go grocery shop and then go to bed soon thereafter. I'm very sick.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're not doing it, then I got other stuff for videos I can do.
Okay, gotcha.
But I'm still hungry.
No, I hear you. But let's see what I've been on. Like, obviously, Pokemon Unbound, Pokemon True Soul at this point. Playing some Cyberpunk again. Listening to a lot of music lately, and I've been getting very Griselda pilled. Been listening to some West Side Gun, listening to some Conway the Machine, a little bit of Benny the Butcher. No, I haven't heard of Benny the Butcher album yet, though. I do need to get on that. But listening to some. It was first started with me listening to West Side Gun's new album. I listened to the one that he dropped last year, and then I heard the one he came out with just this last Friday. Also, new Jane Remover album this last Friday, which was really good. although it wasn't under the name Jane Remover, it was under the name Venturing. The album's called Ghost Holding. I think it's her best work. I think it's really good. But new West Side Gun album, also really good. And so I started listening to. I listened to "God Don't Make Mistakes" by Conway the Machine because I've heard really good things about it. It's probably a top 20 rap album ever. I mean, it is that good. I'd been told it was great. I didn't know how good it was. Like I don't think it gets talked about enough. How great "God Don't Make Mistakes" is. It's fantastic. But I was like, yeah, West Side Gun a lot in his music will ask like, "Have you ever blank?" And like in listening to the new album, he was like, "Have you ever robbed 10 bricks and sold 10 bricks all in a day?" I'm like, "No,
I have not.
the fuck, no, I don't think so." But he said something. I was listening to "Pray for Paris," his 2020 album today, and he said something relatable. He said, "Have you ever eaten burgers on a Wednesday? Have you ever eaten chicken on a Thursday?" I've done both of those things actually. Now, mind you, he was probably talking about a prison food schedule, so I've never had to partake in that.
But taking the words literally, I've done that.
Taking the words literally, yes, I've done both of those things. So I'm glad I can finally sit down and find some common ground with Mr. Westside Gun there. But no, the Comedy the Machine album. He's talking about like, you know, in the same song, he's like, you know, my cousin hung himself, and then immediately afterwards, I lost a son. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
I'll never back on the things I haven't done.
Yeah, that is enough to make any man break. Like, that is insane. The song is called Stressed. And it's basically like, you know, a lot of people in his life depending on, a lot of people counting on him. And sometimes when he tells them no, they really don't like it. And he's like, they immediately forget all the times I've told him yes, because he's like the one that made it out. So he's, you know, he likes being there for people, he likes supporting people, but he can't give them everything, you know. And there's some people that just want to take. And then he's got his own shit going on. Lost a cousin, lost a brother, you know, got other family in jail. He's got other folks dying around him. Like, it's a lot going on. So, yeah, I mean, great album overall. He's a great storyteller. There's also, I was listening to one more thing, one more album. I listened to Alfredo by Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist for the first time the other day, and there's a song on it's called "Something to Rap About." It's got Tyler the Creator on it, and there's a Tyler line where he said, "I keep my circle tight like tops," and you understand what he's saying there, right? I keep my circle tight like tops
because they don't be getting fucked in the booty because they're topping out.
Right.
Yeah, they're the top.
Well, this wasn't public information at the time this album came out, but an ex-girlfriend of his said this later on. I don't think Tyler knew this. I think this is just a happy coincidence. Freddie Gibbs likes to get pegged, allegedly. So not only is this a very uniquely Tyler the Creator line, like nobody else could have came up with "I keep my circle tight like tops," he said it on a Freddie Gibbs album who likes to be pegged. Freddie Gibbs does not keep his circle tight. I thought that was funny when I heard that, and I'm like, no fucking way. Of all the projects he could have said this on, it's like the one guy who's like knowingly like it's an open secret he likes to get pegged. But anywho, that's allegedly. I don't know if she ever had proof. I don't remember. This was a while back, but people started calling him Freddie Gibbs. I remember, and he got real pissed about it. So, he gets mad on Twitter a lot because people will look at like a picture of anything and be like, "Oh, that kind of looks like Freddie Gibbs," and he'll always reply, "He's like, man, fuck you." But yeah, I'm sure it's a good fun. Like, I don't think he's actually upset like that mad, but I think he was a little upset about the Freddie Gibbs shit because that was going around a little bit for a while. But I think Freddie Gibbs is just a hilarious name for, you know, it couldn't have happened to a
spreadier guy.
Yes, a rapper who's so much easier to, you know, like JPEG Mafia, sure, if it was him, but I think Freddie Gibbs is funny.
Yeah, for that one you wouldn't actually say anything different. You would just
emphasize it. Yeah,
you would just lowercase the J.
Yeah,
and just keep the peg.
Yeah, you'd lowercase the whole rest of the word because I think JPEG Mafia is like all caps normally.
Oh, okay.
You just keep the peg capitalized and lowercase everything else. But no, I think Freddie Gibbs is the funniest way to do it. But yeah, I keep my circle tight like tops, and he happened to say this on an album from a guy that likes to get paid. So funny enough, yeah. But Alfredo was a good album. You know, another good one. So a lot of good music I listened to lately. So that's it for me though. What you been on, Pookie?
So I watched more of that Spider-Man cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just been growing on me each time I'm watching it.
Good.
I started off with it being like whatever, and just as
Yeah.
I'm going in, the more I'm like, all right, I'm starting to get invested. The
Yeah.
dynamics are a little different. The relationships are a little different between characters. But I was just thinking, I think one of the biggest reasons people get upset when like in these TV shows or these movies, things of characters get changed around is because like in comic books you can have multiple runs of the same character going on at the same time doing different things. But for
Yeah.
the most part, besides like a Spider-Man and Batman, and even then usually it's still not true, you just have
Yeah.
like the one version going on at one time.
Right.
So you're like, that's it. This is it. And that's the one most people are going to be exposed to. They want it a certain way. They don't have the freedom of like, okay, we can have this for this people and this for this people like you can in the comics. It's like we have one version of this in this medium.
Yeah.
So but anyways, there's just a side note. But the Spider-Man cartoon is cool. I'm interested to see where they go with the Norman Osborn and Peter relationship.
Yeah.
And he just he flashed a little glider in this most recent episode. He was like, I just want to let you know I got this thing on me. So we'll see where that goes. I'm almost done with Power Rangers Ninja Storm rewatch. Right now at work, like during lunch, I work out. I haven't done weights in the past couple months. Right now I'm just doing cardio, just going in there doing cardio. So I'm just watching Power Rangers while on the Stairmaster, giving it my all. But that's it for me individually. I mean, we both saw the most recent episode of Invincible.
Oh, I watched Captain America as well. I
Okay.
did watch,
I'll probably do
Captain
that
America
this
3
weekend.
as well. It's fine. I thought it would be awful. It wasn't. It was fine.
Yeah.
For a movie with that many reshoots, could have done worse. But I don't know. It feels it feels weird. It does feel half baked for the most part, but there's some cool shit in it. Like there's just one scene in particular. It's really early in the movie that I really enjoy, but the problem is there's no scene in the movie that is better than, I'll just say, the limo scene. I won't say what happens. I just think it's really cool. I think it's really sweet, really nice.
Wait, we're just holding our breath till Fantastic Four and Superman this July.
The Fantastic Four is gonna be so good, man. I can't wait. They showed the trailer in the theater again, and I'm like, yeah, I can't. I refuse to believe this movie's not gonna be good.
I can't wait for the fucking Superman movie. That's the one I need
Oh,
to
yeah.
see.
For sure, but I feel like Marvel can't afford a bad Fantastic Four movie right now.
DC definitely can't afford a
Afford
bad.
it? No, hell no. Not with James Gunn at the helm. They cannot afford.
Starting
that.
off the universe.
Yeah, no, that movie needs to hit. It doesn't need to be the greatest thing ever made, but it needs to hit.
Yeah.
I think it will.
Both of these franchises need these July movies to hit for different reasons. One to get started, one to stop it from ending.
Yeah. We're like 2 films away from Doomsday, and we like nothing is tying anything together yet. Still.
Yeah.
Although they start at the end of this movie. They start
stuff.
Trying or like sow the seed of like shit's gonna start coming together, but they've taken way too long to get this done. Frankly, like that's the problem with Phase 4. It felt so disconnected from each other. These movies are happening at the same time, but they're not like they don't feed into anything greater. They're finally starting to maybe feed into something.
I wouldn't have a problem of them not feeding into each other if each movie felt more unique.
Yeah,
like stylistically, genre wise, like if each one was taking more of a chance in a different direction, but they all still feel like Marvel movies. If they're all gonna feel the same, at least tie in.
Yeah.
But I think that's it for me.
All right, that's it for me too.
All right, then next pod is gonna be over on Avillion Talks as always. That's gonna do it for this one. Pokemon Nuzlocke again on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, 6 Central for me. Yeah, like I said, that's going to do it for this one. So like, comment, subscribe. Always appreciate it. And as always, keep gaming. And fuck Nico Harrison and fuck Jerry Jones.